Hi folks, and welcome to my channel. I'm down in the Firth of Forth today in the southern shore at Blackness near Linlithgow, and today I'm visiting Blackness Castle. The nickname of the castle is often called the ship that never sailed due to its resemblance to a stone ship run aground from the seaside. The 15th century castle has served as a castle itself, a garrison fortress, state prison and an ammunition depot. The castle has withstood several sieges, including a notable one by Oliver Cromwell's forces in 1650. This is the entrance to the castle just down here. If you're looking to come to the castle, if you turn up at the castle it's £8.50. However, if you book online through Historic Scotland, you'll get your tickets for £7.50, saving yourself £1, so a wee bit saving if you're thinking of coming into the castle. So when you're actually in the castle, you can see the boat-like shape that it forms around the main building. So Blackness Castle has been a filming location for several movies and TV series, mostly the notable Outlander, where it served as Fort William and Outlaw King. It also appeared in Mary Queen of Scots and Hamlet. In Outlander, the castle was used as the setting for Fort William, including the scene where Jamie receives lashes from Black Jack Randall. The wall we see here is the 15th century west defensive wall, thickened and heightened in 1667. The landing pier beyond was added in 1874. Blackness fell out of use as a state prison after the Act of Union in 1707, however the castle continued to serve as a defender of the realm. This is the very frontal view of the castle, where a lot of the cannons would have been placed. As you can see, looking across to the castle, it really does take this boat-like shape. In 1850, the threat of a French invasion led to the building of defensive batteries along the Forth. 20 years later, the courtyard below was roofed over with iron and concrete to create a munition store to serve these positions. What I've got here is the Great Hall, occupies the second floor of the wing of the stern tower, and there would have been luxury accommodation for the keeper and his family. And there's also a guardhouse here as well. And the middle section you see was actually the high status prison, this building here. So what we see here is the Great Hall, which was at the heart of the castle, used for royal banquets when the king visited. It was created during alterations between 1537 and 1543. So just as you leave the Great Hall, you come to another room, which is a toilet room, which has your fireplace And a sink and water outlet would have been here. And just up from the Great Hall, there's a staircase here that I'm going to follow. I can only presume that this room would have been one of the bedrooms. So this room would have been the soldiers' quarters. By the end of the 1700s, there was a garrison of 2 gunners, a sergeant, 2 corporals, and a dozen privates living here. So the postern, a side gate through the defences, giving direct access to the beach, but used also by the defending garrison for rushing out to the enemy. Just going to enter the prison tower. The basement floor of the prison tower. The most famous prisoner of Blackness was Cardinal David Beaton, the Archbishop of St Andrews. He was held here between January and April 1943. This room may have been his headquarters. Just at the top of the prison tower, and some lovely views from here. Fantastic. Nice and peaceful. So if you've came to Blackness Castle today and you're looking for an extra part of your day to be filled in, what I'm going to do is just head on the path. It's the John Muir Way, and it's just up from the Blackness Castle. You'll see it here, and you can join the coastal walk. It's a 2.9 mile walk, and that will take you to Hopetoun House estate. So as you can see, the path just starts just next to Blackness Castle, and I'm just going to follow the path now. So it's signposted Route 76. That will take you to the Hopetoun estate. That's where I'm going. It's the same route if you watch my South Queensferry video where I walked to the Rosebery estate. It's that same route. So if you were feeling very active, you could go all the way to the Rosebery estate and have a look at Barnbougle Castle and the Dalmeny House, which would be probably about 6 miles from here. But today, just going to take the path and head to Hopetoun estate. This is the first time I've done this walk, but it's enjoyable. It's a very flat path, no hills. I've not encountered any hills, and it's right next to the seashore, so Nice and tranquil. Nobody about. So I must be probably about 2 miles into this walk. So I must be getting there. Hopetoun Estate must be close by. Hopefully I'll be able to see it just shortly. If you like your brambles, I've passed as many bramble bushes walking along this path. So if you make your homemade jam, or you just like putting some brambles in your breakfast, you certainly collect a lot here. Finally made it down to Hopetoun Estate. So there we go, Hopetoun House. Must say that it looks absolutely fantastic. Look at those lawns, just beautiful. Spectacular. So I've just veered off the path a little bit, just to have a look at the views. You can see away in the distance there where I've came from. There's Blackness Castle, way over there. And I'm going to head back that direction. I'm going to go to the Lobster Pot for a bite to eat. It's just down from the castle. So if you've been to the castle, you've had a nice walk. Like me, you're probably a bit peckish. So I'm going to head over there, and I've been recommended it with a few friends, so we'll see what like it is when we get over there. So we're just coming back to Blackness Castle. And the restaurant and the Lobster Pot is just down from there, almost there. Well folks, I've made it to the Lobster Pot. I'm absolutely dying for a drink. I could go a nice cold pint, but I've got the car, so fortunately it'll be an iron brew for me. So let's go inside and see what the Lobster Pot has to offer. So this is what it looks like inside the Lobster Pot, folks. Good sign, nice and busy. So just spotted a favourite of mine on the menu, steak and Guinness pie, £16.50. We've also got burgers on the menu. Chicken burger $14.95, beef burger $14.95 also. You've got sides, and if you just have a look at the seafood section, you've got your lobsters, lobster and chips. You've got from the sea, you've got the haddock deep fried in a crispy batter with chips and peas. That's $16.95. So look forward to the steak and Guinness pie coming. Steak pie looks rather good. Looking forward to tucking into that. Hi folks, I'm just out the Lobster Pot. It was very nice. The steak and ale pie was awesome. The pastry just puffy, light. The beef just broke away. Lovely ale taste. Chips lovely as well. I would definitely recommend it if you're visiting the castle or you're just coming for a bite to eat here. It was really nice. Just speaking to a couple actually as I was walking out the restaurant, and it's an older person that must own the restaurant. He's in his 80s, and they were saying that he does a gin tour, which is just next door to the pub. So that'd be quite interesting. I need to Google that myself later. But if you've enjoyed the video today, if you could give me a big thumbs up please, and if you could subscribe to the channel, that'd be awesome. All the best, until the next one, bye for now.